This is a video to show you what I mean by what's going wrong with my floor. When I first got this house, when I'd step on the floor, it would do this. Now it's doing it probably a couple feet over from where it was doing it. Here's the door. 4 feet in is this where two 4x8s come together, and it's nailed on a beam. These 4x8s are starting to separate. In front of the window is where 3 pieces of the 4x8 come together on that beam. It was right here. When I would step on it, it would crack and pop and make a loud noise. I told you guys about it at the time, and nobody seemed to think or seemed to know what it was. Since then, this side of the floor is greatly sloped. This side is sloped too. This is a high point on this beam here. Now back farther, it's here. It's starting to crack and make noise and creak. And it's already sloped here. It's not as sloped on this side, but it's more sloped on this side. And you can see the 4x8 is also gapped. I illustrated how bad it is by putting a box of aluminum foil on it. I sent you a couple pictures of the box of aluminum foil sitting on it. If I set this here on, letting it on this slope here, you can see how much the box is gapped off of this side. If I set it here on that slope, you can see how much the box is gapped on this side. This is the high point. Under the house, there's this tree stump that the house was set on. And that may be what's keeping this point high as the house settles on this side and this side. I don't know. I don't know if that's what's doing it or not. But at the time, there was a lot of popping and creaking going on right here. Now it's doing it a couple of feet back on the same place where the two 4x8s are nailed together. I've been insulating, and I can't insulate this floor until this gets fixed, because I think it's getting worse. I mean, it started popping and creaking down here farther, about 2 feet down from where the box is sitting. But you can see this is gapping here. Something has to be done, because if it continues to drop in the front, you can see the front window. If it continues to drop in the front, it's going to pull the frame apart, or the front of the house away from the rest of the house. Something's got to give. And now, you can hear, where is it? It creaks and pops here. And it shouldn't. So something is continuing on. I don't know if where the box is sitting, if that's becoming a high point as far as in relation to the side of the house, or what. I was asked if I'd gotten the floor wet. The only time I get the floor wet is when I scrub it. And I dry it pretty quick, or else I just track it. I'm putting in insulation, and I insulated part of the floor and got wood on it. But I can't do this part over here until this gets fixed. Whatever's wrong with it, I don't know.